Okay, and just you know what else, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, clones and drones, chipheads and dipheads. Listen, there's gonna have to be some proof. We gotta find some proof of this shit. Donald said that there was a bunch of movies made, films made. He said they film everything. If somebody could come forward with some of these films, I'm sure it would be at the risk of someone's life, of course. Come forward with some of the films, maybe a clone, maybe have a person with a clone. It's going to be so hard to do because that shit is so locked down. You know, that's like top military fucking guarded shit. But stuff has been leaked out before, and stuff will have to leak out again. And as the guy said in that documentary, he said, you know what? A theory is only a theory until you have some evidence to back it up. And then when you have evidence to back it up, then it becomes a possibility. Then the more evidence you have, it becomes a probability. And then the more evidence you have after that, it becomes a fucking fact. Okay, so we got to get more evidence to make this fucking, you know, understandable to people. I've seen some of the views. The views are not high. They're like 15,000, 20,000 on some of these, and it's been around for 2 years now. That's not enough. We got to get more people listening to this. Just look into it. Intuitive people, smart people, look into it. Sensitive people, look into this. Understand this shit. Donald Marshall is telling you. Now I'm going to take a lot of heat, and a lot of spam bots are going to be like, well, fuck you, you're crazy, you don't know this. That's granted. These people are paid by the scumbags to fucking sit there and just make you look like an asshole. You know, like all these people on TV, they're supposed to do three things: distract, discredit, and discredit, and what was that third one? Discredit, distract, and discredit. Yeah? They're supposed to distract you from the issue and discredit the person that's talking. Me, which is going to be done. But hey, all I'm saying is listen to Donald Marshall and figure it out. It seems like I've always said, the technology that they show us, it's 80 years behind what they have already developed, the stuff that they show us. You want to hear something crazy? I knew a couple of Russian broads, and they told me the same exact story. When they have the May parade in Russia, they have a device that, if it's a cloudy day, I even said to her, what do they do if it rains? You got a parade, there's 1,050 million people there, what do you do if it rains? And she says, well, if it rains, then we send up the balloons. And I'm like, what? Send up the balloons? What the fuck is that? Yeah, you take balloons go up and the air is clean. I'm like, well, come again? What? There's a thing that you can send up into the air and it clears the air? And they said, yeah. And I said, whoa, you know, I never even heard of that shit. In the U.S., we never heard it. And I looked it up. Apparently, it's called a radio zone or whatever. If you check into Montauk Project, Time or something, all these guys, it was involved with the Montauk Project. I forget all the details, but look up the Montauk Project. They did all kinds of crazy-ass experiments over there. And basically what this device was, it was a fucking device that they used to drop out of planes, I guess, and it was hanging from a parachute or a balloon, and it would go up there, and they switch on a device, and it had an electromagnetic field frequency that would cause the air to be clear. All the mist and all the fucking moisture in the air would dissipate, dry right up, clear the air like nothing. And I was like, wow, that's fucked up. And then to corroborate, now listen to this, I went to another Russian friend of mine, and I said, hey, I heard that they have this thing where they put the shit up, balloons up in the air, and it clears the air. Is that real? I go. And she's like, yeah, it's real. We have it. It's real. We have that. It's real. Yeah. And I was like, wait a minute. And how? 30 fucking years ago. 30 years ago, they had this shit already, and nobody's even ever heard of this. But don't take it from me, because I'm not Sam Donaldson, and I'm not Dan Rather. I'm just some fucking whitey guy from the hood, from the town around here, you know. I like to drink beers, I like to smoke weed, and be with girls and stuff. Now I'm an old fuck, 50 years old. But listen to this guy. Just listen to this guy. Listen to Donald Marshall and see what you think. I think he's telling the truth. I don't know for certain if he has every single fact correct, because I think he's been traumatized to the point of just like, you know. if he's been in that situation, maybe he's seen some things, you know. I don't doubt his intention is to, you know, destroy the Illuminati, which is a good intention because they've been sucking our bloods like a fucking parasite for 1,000 fucking years already. Enough!